Tomatoes are a fruit that provides many nutrients and vitamins that are beneficial to health. In cuisines around the world, tomatoes are used to enhance the flavor and nutritional value of dishes. In addition to cooking, tomatoes are also eaten raw as a fresh fruit, and they are really delicious. Do you often use tomatoes in your daily meals? I wonder if tomatoes are grown year-round where you live. Where I live, tomatoes can only be grown seasonally. When in season, tomatoes are plentiful and cheap. However, if they are not used in time, they can spoil, causing real waste. When the season ends, tomatoes will be transported from other places. During transportation, tomatoes are easily bruised, rotten, or spoiled. The question here is, how can we preserve fresh tomatoes for a long time to avoid waste and ensure that people who do not have much time to go shopping still have tomatoes to eat for a longer period of time? If you are interested, continue watching the video to discover some great tips for preserving tomatoes. It is great to share useful tips for life. To help tomatoes stay fresh longer, you should keep the stem. Tomatoes without stems will wilt faster and will not last long. First, wash the tomatoes. To preserve tomatoes properly, we should never skip the step of washing them. Put the tomatoes in a basin. A great tip for cleaning tomatoes is to wash them with flour. Add a spoonful of flour, then add water. Flour has good absorption capacity. When dissolved in water and used to wash tomatoes, the flour will absorb and wash away the layers of pesticides and dirt on the tomato skin. Therefore, washing with water and flour will help preserve tomatoes longer. For better results, you can soak the tomatoes for 10 minutes before washing. After soaking, stir gently one more time and then take out the tomatoes. Rinse one more time with salt water to clean the tomatoes completely. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, then add water. The fresh and delicious tomatoes look very attractive. Where are you from? Comment and let me know. After cleaning, take out the tomatoes and let them drain. Do not expose the tomatoes to sunlight. Just place them in a cool place to dry and wipe them with a cloth to make sure they are completely dry. Now the tomatoes are clean. Let's move on to the storage tips. Method 1. Store the tomatoes in the refrigerator. Then put the tomatoes in a Ziploc bag or a large enough container. Seal the bag and store it in the refrigerator. This very simple method can store tomatoes for 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the original condition of the tomatoes. Whenever you want to use them, just take them out and process them into stir-fry soup or any dish you love. The second method is to make tomato sauce and store it in ice cube trays. First, cut off the stems of the tomatoes and use a knife to cut a line at the bottom of each tomato. It would be a waste if we didn't eat these delicious tomatoes, right? And when tomatoes are scarce, we have to buy them at a higher price. And sometimes the tomatoes are no longer fresh due to the long transportation process. Next, put the tomatoes in boiling water and blanch for 4 to 5 minutes. Then take out the tomatoes. Now we can easily peel the tomatoes. Do you often make tomato sauce? My family loves to eat tomatoes, especially in the winter. Put the peeled tomatoes in a blender and puree. To make the sauce tastier and easier to mix, add a teaspoon of salt to the tomatoes in the blender. The sauce will be richer and more flavorful. After pureeing, the tomato sauce is ready to be put into ice cube trays or containers for storage in the freezer. This is the perfect ingredient for making spaghetti sauce or curry. When you need it, you just need to take out a few cubes, and no more time wasting making your own sauce. This method also saves space compared to storing whole tomatoes in the freezer. You can store tomato blocks in the freezer for up to 6 months. How convenient is that? Making this type of sauce also saves storage space compared to freezing whole tomatoes. Do you like this method? Try it now and you will be surprised. Do you remember the 2 methods of preserving tomatoes that I shared? Which one do you like the most? Leave a comment and let me know. If you have any other great preservation methods, please share them with me in the comments below. It's great that we can learn meaningful things from each other in life. Thank you for watching my video. If you find it useful, please share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Bye, and see you in the next videos.